Hi guys, Miss Rodriguez and Chloe here again, coming to you from the front yard. So I'm going to continue reading The Collector today. I'm going to start on chapter 3. Chloe may go find something more fun to do, so I'll let her go. Tell everybody bye. Oh, maybe she'll be, oh no, there she goes. All right, I'm going to get to it. Chapter 3. I knew it was a bad dream. I knew it was a bad dream because I wouldn't have walked into the woods on my own at night. Still, I could smell the sharp tang of crushed berries and sap, could hear the snap of branches under my feet and the howl of distant wind. I could feel the biting cold on my skin. I could taste the fear in my throat as I walked. I didn't know why I was dreaming of the woods behind Grandma Jeannie's house. I didn't know why I wasn't waking up. I just knew I had to keep walking. If I stopped walking, she would find me. If she found me, I was dead. The woods were dark, but the moon above was full, so I could see the faint path at my feet. Maybe I should go a different way, but no, if I did that, I'd get lost, and then she'd definitely find me, and I would definitely be dead. I had to keep moving, had to stay warm, I had to find something, but what? Keep walking, keep walking. Something snapped behind me. A branch? A bone? I turned around. I could hear it. My heart was beating so loud and fast. A shadow moved between the trees, the flash of teeth, of glowing white eyes. I ran, and she ran after me. I could hear her now crashing through the trees, calling out, calling my name. Josie! Josie! She was getting closer. I ran faster. Branches tore up my legs and hit my face, but I didn't stop. She was so close, I could hear her breath. I could smell her breath. I could feel her breath burning the back of my neck. There, up ahead, through the trees, there was a light, a window, a house. Grandma Jeannie's, it had to be. She would keep me safe. Grandma Jeannie always kept us safe. I ran harder, and the creature behind me was howling now, howling and laughing like a wolf, or a hyena, or an old woman. I was so close to the light, to home, but when I burst through the trees, I knew I was wrong. It wasn't Grandma Jeannie's house. It was old, and the paint was peeling. The yard was overgrown and filled with broken statues. I didn't have time to care. I ran up the path to the front porch. The lights were on. Someone had to be home. I pounded on the front door. Please, I yelled, please let me in. She's coming for me. Please help. A shadow moved behind the curtain. The creature howled behind me. The door opened. I looked at the person who opened it, and it wasn't a person at all. It was a doll. A doll, the same height as me, with blank eyes and a sad smile. Welcome home, Josie, she said. Before I could scream, before I could run, the doll's cold fingers wrapped around my wrist and yanked me inside. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and read chapter 4. Here we go. You look like you didn't sleep well, my mom said at breakfast. I shook my head and poured some more orange juice. Annie slept in my bed, I said, casting a glare at my little sister. She hogged the covers. Only because you snored, she replied. Mom looked at the two of us. She was clearly confused. Why didn't you sleep in your own room, she asked. I heard she was being a baby, I interrupted. I didn't want Anna telling Mom about the voices from the woods. Mom was stressed out enough already. She didn't need anything else on her mind. She was having bad dreams. I didn't. But Mom clearly believed me. She walked over and gave Anna a hug. Oh, honey, everyone gets bad dreams, especially when they're staying in a new place. I didn't want to tell her I was having bad dreams too. Neither of them needed to know. Where's Grandma? I asked instead. I didn't want to talk about dreams anymore. She's out back. She likes having her breakfast outside. Can I have my breakfast outside? I asked. She didn't answer right away. I guess, sweetie, just don't bother your grandma. I won't, I promised. And picked up my cereal and juice and walked to the back deck. Grandma Jeannie was sitting on a rocking chair when I opened the back door. She didn't look at me when I sat down on the chair beside her. I knew the chair used to be Grandpa Tom's. For a while, we both sat out there eating and watching the birds fly around the yard. The air was already warm and sweet, and when I looked at the woods, I couldn't figure out why I'd been so scared of them yesterday, or why they'd given me nightmares. They were pretty. Sure, there might be wild animals in there, but that wasn't scary. That was nature. Today's my first day of school, I said. I looked at Grandma. Did you ever go to school here? She didn't answer at first. I wondered if maybe today was going to be one of her bad days. Finally, she said, I grew up in this house. She took a sip of her tea. And when I went to the same school that, and I went to the same school that you are. When she looked at me and smiled, it looked a little sad. Sort of reminded me of the creepy doll from my dream. Sad and trapped. You're following in my footsteps. Did Mom go to school here too? I asked, even though I already knew the answer. No, Josie. We sent your mother to a private school over in Joliet. We thought it'd be better for her. It was the same answer Mom had given me. If it's better, why don't I go there? Because it's too late to register you. Grandma Jeannie reached over and patted my arm. Don't worry. It's a good school. You'll make plenty of friends. I didn't want to walk back, but I couldn't help rolling my eyes. I didn't want to talk back, but I couldn't help rolling my eyes. Right. The school wasn't good enough for my mom, but it'd be good enough for Anna and me? This was going to be great. I wondered if all my new friends would be the imaginary kind. I just want you to promise me one thing, Grandma said. What? Whatever you do, don't go in to the woods. It was so strange for her to mention the woods when we were talking about school. I almost laughed, but Grandma sounded very serious, so I didn't. I know the rules, Grandma, I assured her. Of course you do, but I'm your grandmother. It's my job to keep you safe. What's so dangerous about the woods anyway? They're beautiful. We went to the parks in Chicago all the time. I knew I shouldn't say it. It was as close to talking back as I'd ever come with my grandma. But I really wasn't looking forward to school, and I was upset enough that I couldn't hold back. Beauty can hide great evil, Grandma Jeannie said. The woods are deep, and Beryl is hungry. What's Beryl? Is she a bear? Beryl is a woman, Grandma said gravely. And if she has her way, all of us will be dead. I wanted to know more, but Mom opened the door at that moment and told me it was time to go to school. I hugged Grandma goodbye. She whispered in my ear, remember. Ooh, this is creepy, all right. I hope you're enjoying it. I guess I'll come back at you later with chapters 5 and 6. So I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.